Hello everyone, welcome back to Brain Tutoring. Today we're going to be talking about ASA triangle congruence theorem. Let's get into it. First, let's start with a definition. ASA theorem means that if a side and its adjacent angles are congruent to their corresponding position on another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. So first let's take a look at what ASA even stands for. ASA just stands for angle, side, angle. And this is also seen in the definition because you have one side, which is notated here, and then the two angles are right here. Let's take a look at what this means in the diagram. Over here we have two triangles, and we already know that these are congruent. So we can write this down. What the ASA theorem states is that if you have a congruent side, let's take this example, A and C and D and F are congruent. If those sides are congruent and their adjacent angles, this means angle A is congruent to angle D and angle F is congruent to angle C. If you have a triangle which looks like this, with one congruent side and two adjacent congruent angles, then these two triangles are congruent. This is a really easy theorem, and we're just going to prove it really fast in the next slide. Our problem over here is to prove that triangle ABC, which is on the left, is congruent to triangle DEF. We're given some angle measures and a side length, and our job is to prove this theorem. So we can start by using a simple statement and reason table. If you don't know what this is just a table for proofs in geometry to prove theorems and to derive roots of those theorems. So our first statement can be really simple. It can just be that AB, side AB, is congruent to side ED. And this is seen because over here ED is 6 inches and over here AB is 6 inches. So, and our reason for that is, as it's just shown over there, it's just given in the problem. It's as simple as that. But for this one, we only have the side. We don't have the A or the S. So we look like this so far. Now we need to find the other angles. So let's take a look at angle A. We can say that angle A is equal to or congruent to angle D. And this is also given. As you can see in the blue, D is 80 degrees and A is 80 degrees. Now great, we have one angle, but we need the other angle. So we can say that angle B is congruent to angle E. This is also given in the problem, because as you can see here, angle E is 40 degrees and angle B is 40 degrees. There, now we have our angle, side, and our angle. Now we can finally prove this theorem in saying that triangle ABC is equal to triangle DEF because of the angle, side, angle theorem.